Joe Rogan's wife, Jessica Ditzel, is insanely private. Joe Rogan, a simple family man, stands behind the multi-million-dollar podcaster. He enjoys working out, performing, and working on his humor, eating a lot of meat, and spending time with his 4 women, his wife of almost 14 years, Jessica Ditzel, and his 3 daughters. In this video, we'll take a look at everything you need to know about Joe Rogan's wife, Jessica Ditzel. Joe Rogan has always been extremely discreet about his personal life. Despite how much he adores his family, he rarely mentions his wife and daughters on his podcast, and he has stated that his wife has asked not to be mentioned on the program. What do we know about Jessica Ditzel's highly guarded personal life? Jessica is extremely secretive, despite the fact that her husband is one of the most recognized persons on the planet. She has 207 followers on her private Instagram account, and her bio reads, "Anonymity is undervalued." Jessica met Joe while working as a cocktail waitress in Los Angeles in 2001. She was also a model hopeful who eventually signed with M Model Management. She also modeled for Korean fashion label Wholesome. She's also been a product analyst. Jessica has known Joe since before he rose to fame and money. Sarah and Joe began dating soon after meeting in 2001. In 2008, the couple welcomed their first child. A year later, they married in a private ceremony in California. Yet Joe acknowledged to Rosie O'Donnell in an interview that he had felt married to Jessica for years at that point. Even though Joe has stated that his wife dislikes it when he talks about her on the show, he has continued to sing her praises over the years. During an appearance on Lex Friedman's podcast, he shared his thoughts on what makes a relationship work and praised his connection with Jessica. "You want to be with someone who is genuinely nice. It's one of the qualities I admire in my wife. She's a devoted and disciplined individual. She's also quite nice. That's one of my favorite things about her," Joe stated. While speaking with a guest on his podcast, he also revealed that his wife does not work. He was telling how his wife does everything for their home, including selecting out all the furnishings and decorations, and how despite not working, she makes all the decisions. She stays at home to care for her 2 younger daughters, Lola and Rosie. Jessica's background is unknown. She graduated from Doherty High School in Colorado Springs in 1993. She went on to California State University, Long Beach, where she earned a bachelor's degree. Nevertheless, we have no idea what she studied while at the university. Kaja Rose, the Texas native's first child, was born when she was 21 years old. Jessica reared Kaja as a single mother until she met Joe, who adopted her shortly after Jessica married. Kaja's biological father is the late Kevin Dine O'Connor of the band H-Town, albeit he never contributed to her upbringing before his terrible death. Kaja appears to prefer her father Joe's public persona above her mother's. She's pursuing a music career and aspires to be a successful R&B singer. Kaja and Jessica are quite close, with the singer uploading numerous images of the two on social media over the years. Kaja and Joe have become very close over the years. He told Rosie O'Donnell about his connection with Kaja. "She's a fantastic young lady. She's more than a daughter to me. She's a friend. We work really hard to make sure we can talk to each other as honestly as possible, including about boys and weird stuff she's uncomfortable talking about." He told Rosie that he engaged her in important conversations because she should never feel that no one is taking her perspective of something into consideration. She has maintained open communication with his 2 other daughters as well. On his podcast, he said that whatever problem people have, no matter how trivial or major, he wants them to feel safe talking to him. "If they want to be vulnerable, I want them to be vulnerable," Joe remarked on his podcast. Jessica may or may not listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. She's certainly heard an episode or 2, but given that she doesn't appreciate being mentioned on it, she's probably not a regular listener. The couple also keeps their business and personal life apart, which could explain why she isn't listening to the podcast. Many have questioned Joe's refusal to discuss his wife on Reddit, but many followers have defended him, claiming they admire how private he is about his personal life. Everything else in his life is quite open and public. "I like celebrities who attempt to keep their personal lives secret," according to one comment on a post concerning Joe's wife. Yes, his family, especially his children, had no say in the scrutiny that comes with Joe Rogan's celebrity, so it's only natural that he attempts to make their life as quiet as possible, another commenter noted. During his appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience, Kid Cudi attempted to question Joe about his wife. While Joe confirmed that he met Jessica in a pub, he also reiterated how he disliked discussing his personal life on the platform. He stated that one of the many reasons he chooses not to speak about them is that he finds it strange when fans inquire about his family and personal life. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you with another interesting video.